Okay, I was not recording in the cloud. Well, but just 2 minutes. Okay. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna continue with the, do you remember what was the last class? What was the last class about? Do you remember the topic?
About transportations.
Excellent, about transportation, correct. So we were learning and using some vocabulary, okay, about transportation. Good. But now we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue working. We were talking about members, family members, right? We were talking about family members, members of the family, and transportation, okay? Transportation was at the beginning, and finally about the family members, okay? That you now, you remember that we were talking about brother and sister together are?
Yes, siblings. Okay.
Correct, siblings. Okay, so, and here we have, right, son and daughter are children, or what?
Kids.
Kids, correct. Kids, correct. And what else? Okay, this young lady, when she gets married, she will have a
In-law.
In-law, mother-in-law, right? Sister-in-law, father-in-law. Okay, that's what we were talking about on Friday. But let's continue. Let's move here. We have a new vocabulary, I mean a new topic that I think maybe is not that new for you, but anyway, right? It is in the book. We're gonna explain and work it. Okay, let's start here. You can see that we have I, okay, walk to school. But let's listen. I'm gonna play the audio for you and you're gonna listen. Give me a second.
Page 37. Exercise 4. Grammar focus. Simple present statements.
I walk to school. I don't live far from here.
You ride your bike to school. You don't live near here.
He works near here. He doesn't work downtown.
She takes the bus to work. She doesn't drive to work.
We live with our parents. We don't live alone.
They use public transportation. They don't need a car.
Don't equals do not. Doesn't equals does not.
Okay, so please now tell me, we're gonna, you can see here that
Page 37.
Excuse me. You can see here that we have the affirmatives and negatives, right? So in this case, we're gonna start with the affirmatives. We're gonna go step by step. Okay, we're gonna go step by step, don't worry. So here we have first this part. Okay, that is affirmative. So it means that we have an affirmation, right? So it means that we're gonna give information, something that we know. So I walk to school. You ride your bike to school. He works near here. She takes the bus to work, etc. So tell me, First, we're gonna focus on that part. Tell me, what can you see of the difference between among those verbs? Can you notice a difference in those verbs? Can you notice a difference?
In the verb, use apostrophe, the contraction with
No, we are talking
no.
about just, yes, miss, but we're talking about the one that is on red, it is on red. Here,
Yes,
this
teacher,
part.
that for she, he, or it, at the verb you have to add the letter S.
Okay, correct. There we are.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, sir. That is one observation, right? Yes, you can see here that we have some verbs with S, as your classmate said. Works and takes. They have S at the end because the original verb is work
Work.
and the original verb is take.
Take.
Correct? But in that case, we have the verb with S. So why? Well, are the rules. Okay, those are the rules in English. It's like when we said, right, antes de P se escribe M. Why? Well, those are the rules. We need to apply them. Okay? So those are the rules in English. That if you have if the person who does the action, quien hace la acción, is he, she, or it, we need to modify the verb. We need to change a little bit sometimes the verb. Okay? Okay, keep your microphones off, please, please. Okay, so in that case, we have work and take. So why? Because we have he and she. Because you can see I, you, we, they, no changes, right? The original verb is walk. I just walk. Right, no changes. Just he, she, and it. It's not here, but we can talk about it, the cat, right? So the cat drinks milk. It drinks milk. So are two, he, she, and it. So the next question is, okay, so I need to change. And how I will know y cómo voy a saber qué ponerle. Easy. That's what we're going to discuss now. But the first point is, remember, the first point is that you have to identify if you are using, that is the first. Okay, identify if you are using, let me write it here. He, she, or it. Okay? That's the first. He, she, or it. Or someone equivalent, right? Equal to he, she, and it. For example, someone equivalent to she is my mother, my sister, my grandpa, my best friend if it's a boy. Who else? My son.
For third person only that.
Yes, just for third person. But in this case, some people sometimes think that just for he, she, and it, and no, it's maybe she is equivalent to mom, is equivalent to Sarah, is equivalent to my sister.
The subject.
Excuse me?
The subject.
The subject what, Miss?
Sarah, my mom, anything important.
Anyone. You can say anyone.
Anyone. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So anyone. Anyone that is equivalent. Let's be clear with that. Okay. That anyone who is equivalent to a she. Those are the examples that I'm giving you more specifically, right? So Sarah, mom, sister, and for he, maybe Emerson, right? Any name, Emerson, maybe brother, maybe my best friend, if it is a boy. And for it, something equivalent to it,
For animal things or
yeah, but specific, please. So we can give specific examples to everybody.
okay.
Thank you.
Car,
Excuse me, sir?
A pencil?
A pencil, okay, a pencil can be an it.
The house.
A house, exactly. Thank you. You see, that's the idea. A
a
cat,
car,
okay? So you see, we need to focus that we're gonna do those changes for he, she, and it, or anybody or any equivalent part. Now that's the first point. If we have clear, let's go to the second point. That is, what changes and why? What changes? Let me change here the presentation. So now let's investigate why. A second to change the file. Give me a second, please. Let me open the file. It doesn't open. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, I got this for you. More examples. Let me see. Okay, now. You can see here, I, you, we, they, no changes. He, she, it speaks, right? I speak Spanish. You speak Portuguese. No changes. But with he speaks Italian. She speaks French. I, you, we, they live. He, she, it lives. I live in an apartment. Mary lives in Paris. Third person, he lives in a big house. We, no change. We live in Italy. In this case, I can say Carlos lives in a big house. My brother lives in a big house. My best friend lives in a big house. You see? That's what I said. It's equivalent. And there we have the changes. So let's say explore a little bit their rules and what you have to observe. Okay, what you have to observe. So in this case, you can observe the ending of the original verb. For example, we have here miss. You see, miss. Miss is the original verb. And here we have the ending SS. So you can see here at the end, SS. Now we have CSH. Here we have the original verb. Finish. SH. CH. The original verb. CH. X. The original verb. Mix. Here you can see the X at the end. And finally, O. The original verb, go. And here we can see the O at the end of the verb. So that's what you have to observe. The ending of the verb. ¿Ok? ¿Con qué termina el verbo? The original verb. Because depending on that ending, you're gonna add, in this case, ES. So the verb is miss. But if I'm using he, she, or it, misses. Finish, the original verb. But he finishes. Watch. You, we, they watch. But he, she, it watches. And so on, right? I, we, they, you mix. No changes. He, she, or it mixes. Go. Goes. That's the first rule. Okay, that's what you need to observe. SS, SH, CH. So that group that have that has that ending ES, no como el que teníamos allá que solo tenía S, right? Works, walks. Because we didn't have those letters at the end of the verb, right? ¿Verdad que no? No teníamos work. ¿Con qué terminaba el ejemplo que teníamos allá? Work with K. ¿Tengo la letra K por aquí? No. Walk. ¿Con qué terminaba? Con K también. ¿Tengo la? No. So that's why I just added S. But in this case, I have a different ending, right? Tengo un final diferente. So you see, this is the first group. Oh, what we have to do is memorize, but it's easy. And you can notice something here. You have double letter. Look, S, 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 H, C, ch. That is good to remember, I think. Cuando tiene doble consonante muchas veces, esa es la clave para acordarme que le agrego que es. And you remember just X and O for this group. And this is the first group. Okay, any question about this first indication, this first rule? Questions? Doubts?
Teacher,
Yes, Miss?
in the verb study,
Yeah, we're gonna continue. This is not there, right? Because in that case, study, ends, termina con qué? Con Y. Ya lo vamos a ver. No está en este grupo. Right? So we don't apply this rule.
okay,
Mhm.
yes.
But
I
this is the next. This is the next. But any question about these rules? These rules.
No,
Oh,
it's
This
clear.
rule. Yes, Cesar?
no question.
No questions. Okay. So let's continue with the next part. Here we have in another group. That's what I was saying to your classmates. In another group. Because in this case, we have a different ending. Final diferente, right? A different ending. A different rule. So in this case, if we have,
Change the letter Y.
okay, in this case, if we have a
A
Y at the end,
consonant and a Y.
we have a Y at the
Two
end.
consonants.
No, just one.
No. Oh, okay. A consonant plus Y.
Consonant plus Y, yes. So, because we have here, right, the vowel, but let's go in, step by step. Okay, so you have Y at the end. So it's not anymore SS, CH, O, or X, right? So it's another group because it's another ending. In this case, the ending is Y. Y. So in that case, if you have a Y, look, we're gonna drop, eliminate, right? We're gonna drop the Y and we're gonna write I-E-S. So changes a little bit. They change a little bit.
Teacher,
Yes, miss?
good evening. The rule is only for singular verbs.
For singular person.
Oh,
Yes, for
Oh.
subjects. For subjects that are singular, it means he, she, or it, right?
okay.
Yeah, for subjects.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. So in this case, I was telling you we have an example. Okay, study. Another example, fly. You see? Why? So we need to change FL. We eliminate the Y and write I. Y ahora se agrego ES. And so on, right there we have cry, cries. But here we have something specific, that we have a consonant before the Y. One consonant before the Y. Because I have the D is a consonant. The L is a consonant. Right? ¿Qué viene después de la consonante? No me interesa, right? Puede ser una vowel o otra consonante. Entonces voy a decir una consonante tiene que venir. Si viene otra antes, no importa. Si viene una vowel después de esta consonante, no importa. La que está a la par es la que tiene que ser consonante. Solo es una, la obligatoria. All right, so study is a consonant. The D is a consonant. The L is a consonant. So I apply this rule. Because look, In this case, here, in the last, it ends, right? It ends with a Y, play. We have a Y again. But in this case, I have a vowel before. Here. A is a vowel. It's not like in this case, right? I have D, I have L. No, it's not a consonant. Now it's a vowel. ¿Ok? Aunque las dos terminen en Y, pero antes de ella hay que ver. So in this case, if we have, look at this. If we have, in this case, a vowel, no changes. In this case, just add S. Just add S. You see the difference? The difference is made by the letter before the Y. ¿Ok? Parece. Las dos terminan en Y, pero no. Hay que observar algo cuando termina en Y antes de la Y que hay. All right? And those are the rules. You see? Easy. ¿Y si terminan en M, teacher? ¿Y si terminan en P? ¿Y si terminan en K? ¿Y si terminan? No. If their ending are no these letters, these groups, you just add S. ¿Ok? No vamos a estar gastando nuestra memoria en letra por letra. No. Si no son estas reglas, no están en estas terminaciones. In general, add S. ¿Ok? Add S and that's it. Okay, questions about this?
And by?
What does it have before? By. We have what? A vowel, right?
It's a vowel too.
So you see, miss, the person who asked, right? You see, we have a vowel. So we just add S because we have a vowel before.
Mhm.
Yes, miss?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Any other question? So that's the point. That's the key, to have clear these rules. Because we need to apply and to have clear those rules. And that's it. It's not a big information, right? There are not long and long rules. No. Okay, so let's continue if you don't have questions. Now we're gonna do a couple of exercises. Okay, if you're ready, we're gonna do exercises. And let me see what time is it. Okay, I think that I'm gonna take the attendance. Okay, I'm gonna take the screenshots too. This one. Okay, I'm gonna take another because okay, I'm gonna take another. Okay, now let me call your names. Okay, don't forget to turn off your microphones after saying hello, hi, here, present, okay? Just please turn on your microphone to answer and then turn it off, please, please. Okay, so Alejandro Alfonso Ramírez,
Present.
okay. Alison Jasmine,
Present.
okay. Ana Cristina, no. Ángela Stephanie.
Present, teacher.
Present.
Ángela Stephanie.
Present.
No, Cristina, teacher. Present.
Ah, ok. Well, let me go back. Si ya menciona alguien más, recuerden decir su nombre, porque si no ahí, ya acuérdense, le voy a poner su asistencia a alguien más o nos enredamos. Okay, so let's see here. Well, it was Ana Cristina and it was Ángela Stephanie.
Present.
Okay, thanks, Miss Lopez. Okay, and Cristina there is too. Azucena del Carmen.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Castillo. Thanks. Carlos Ernesto.
Present.
Okay. César Augusto.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Beltrán. Carlos Ernesto.
Present.
Okay, you already told me. Yes, sir. Thanks. Thanks for answering again. Claudia Verónica. No. Cristian Alfonso. No. Erika Iber. No. Ever Ernesto.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Lemus.
Yes.
Thanks. Let's continue with Jaime Alberto.
I'm here, teacher.
Thanks, Mr. Rivera. Janet Lisbeth.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, Miss Ramirez. Jose Nelson.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Mejía. Juan Carlos Espinosa. No. Karen Giselle.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Morales. Carla Sofía. No. Okay. Luis Fernando. No. Mario Edgardo. No. Marta Alicia.
I am, teacher.
Okay, Miss Calderon. Thanks. Marta Lilian. No. Morena Estefanía. No. Olivia Barriere Castillo.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss. Thanks. Patricia Beatriz.
Present.
Okay. Reina Janet. No. Rina Marlene.
I hear teacher.
Okay, Mrs. Sanchez, right? Rina Marlene.
Present.
Yes. Then we go with Tatiana Carolina. No, she was not in class on Friday. Okay. Virginia del Carmen.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Zabaleta. Thank you. Senia Abigail.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Rivas. Sara Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Thanks, Miss Burgos. And Tania Marlene. No. Vilma Arleni.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Márquez. Fátima Valencia.
Present.
Okay. Domingo Vladimir.
Present.
Okay. Ricardo Vladimir.
Present, teacher.
Okay, sir. Thanks, Mr. Escobar. Okay, well, that's it. Anybody that you didn't answer? If you didn't answer in the moment? No? Everybody? Okay. Well,
No,
let's
teacher.
no, okay, thanks, sir. Let's continue. Let's continue with this topic. Okay, so now you're gonna do give me a second, please. You're gonna do a contest, okay? Do you know the meaning? What does contest mean? What does contest mean? Anybody who can help me? Do you know? Or no? Yes or no? No? Well, the meaning, but you understand the question, right? Let me tell you this. If I said, what does contest mean? Remember, what does, in this case, contest mean? So the question is, si sabe qué significa esta palabra. What does contest, in this case, right? In this case. But here we can use computer. What does computer mean? It means computadora. It means, you see? Because the verb is mean, pero yo estoy hablando del significado. Entonces, en presente. So I'm going to say it means. Significa. You see? There we have an example with it. Because el significado es una cosa, right? So it means, in this case, it means competencia, right? Un concurso, una competencia. So it means competencia. That's the way to answer. It means. And the question is, what does computer mean? ¿Qué significa computadora? O el significado de computer, excuse me. It means computadora. It means What does cell phone mean? It means teléfono. Okay? So don't forget this question, please. So you can answer yes or no the next time. Well, let's continue. The contest is, you know, a competition. So you're going to do a competition. Okay? You're going to do a competition. Let me explain. Let me explain. But before we're going to do one together. We're going to do this together and then you're going to do the contest. Let me show you. Okay, this. You're going to help me, please. Participate. You're going to help me here. We have here some verbs and we have the rules that we studied, right? So I'm going to write here group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So please tell me. I'm going to take one by one and you're going to tell me one, group 2, or 3. For example, let's go. Let's start. Run. Group 1, 2, or 3.
One.
One.
Try.
Three. Three.
Number 2.
Number 3. Okay. Play.
Number
One.
One.
Okay, some of you said number 1 and some number 3. Okay, but most of you said 1. Voy a hacer caso a la mayoría, manda. Después vamos a ver. Okay, brush.
Number
2.
2. Swim.
1.
Go.
2.
2.
Wash.
2.
Get up.
1.
1.
Walk.
1.
1.
Do.
Second.
2.
Study.
3.
2. 3. Oh, 3, sorry. 1.
Read. 1. Listen.
1.
1.
2.
Watch.
2.
Watch. 2.
Try.
3.
Number 3.
3.
Work.
1.
Number 1.
Sleep.
1.
Number 1.
Guess.
Number 2.
2.
Fix.
2.
Talk.
1. 2.
3.
Number 3.
Okay. And
1.
say
Number 3.
1. 1.
okay. Some of you said 1 and some of you say 3. Okay. Okay.
Number 3.
Let me tell you something. Thanks for helping me. Okay, all of them are correct. Because you see here, some of you say play and say number 3. But remember that in this case, we have before a consonant. And when we have a vowel, like in case of A, play, say A, we just add S. You don't have to see just for the ending, right? No solo en este caso, el ending, el final. Pero cuando es Y, ay, ¿qué hay antes? Vowel o consonant. And that makes the difference. Okay? And the rest is good, right? Rises, go, watches, does, watches, guess, fix. Correct, fixes, guesses. And you can see here more example, right? Guess. This is the ending, SS. So I add ES, etc. You see, that's what you have to observe. Don't forget it, right? If you have a mistake in one of them, do the corrections. Okay, so now we go with the context. Now you're gonna do the context. Let me share. It's easy, similar. It's similar. Give me a second to open. Give me a second to open, please. Okay, I'm gonna give you the link and let me show you. In this case, what you I'm gonna explain what you're gonna do in the contest in groups. Okay, you have here some options. So you're gonna say, for example, right? According to the picture, he goes to sleep at 10 o'clock. He goes to sleep at 10 o'clock, or he goes. A, B, or C?
B.
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 Correct. B. And so on, right? And you're gonna do two. Okay, two. No, but this don't. No, this is not the one. This is after. Excuse me, it's this one. This is plural. This is, negative. So it's this one. But we're gonna do that later, okay? But in this moment, the contest is this one. That is similar. It's similar to the part that we did. So you're gonna do it really fast, okay? So send the picture, the screenshot or the picture with the name of one person at least, okay? Por lo menos el nombre de una persona del grupo, quien la manda, y después me da el nombre del resto del grupo, quienes participaron. Okay, I'm gonna take your names porque vamos a ir haciendo unos concursos, unas competencias durante estas semanas y vamos a ir acumulando algún reconocimiento, right, en puntaje. Ok, si sacó un 9, un 7 en una actividad, pues vamos a agregarlo a esa actividad porque merecemos, ¿verdad? Si yo me esforcé, estoy activo en clase, estoy participando y además gano las competencias, creo que merecemos ese agregado. ¿Ok? Of course, it has limits, right? Tiene límites, no crean, teacher, ya no voy a enviarlo porque ya completé la actividad, ya gané, siempre gano yo. No, right? We're gonna do some limits. Okay, but you will have that. So let me show you. This is This is the example. You're gonna do it. You see? This, right? You're gonna classify it again in groups. That's what you're gonna do in groups. Okay, so I'm gonna send the link. Don't go to the breakout room without the link. Y si lo abre ahorita, cuando llegue el breakout room, bueno, depende, ¿verdad? Se le puede desaparecer, así es que esperémonos llegar al breakout room, pero llévense, copien el link. También lo voy a mandar al grupo. WhatsApp group, ¿ok?
Teacher, is right now?
Excuse me?
Is right now, ahorita?
Is right now what, miss? The link or the contest?
The link.
No, not yet.
Okay.
First, I'm going to send it here in this chat. Okay, in this chat. Okay, there you have it in this chat. If you're going to use it in this chat, copy the link, porque cuando se vaya al breakout room se le va a desaparecer. Okay. Ya lo voy a mandar al grupo. Okay, so I'm gonna create the breakout rooms.
Oops.
Okay, now we can go to work. Okay, let me check that we have two, right? But the first has something incorrect. I'm gonna tell you what. Let's see the second. Okay, so the winners are group number, the second, let me see the name. Well, I don't know if it's the second because I can see the names. I can see, I don't know if, okay, that's a problem. The first, I understand that is Cesar, Fatima, Rina, and Patricia, right? Because they had the second. But in the case number, the third, I don't know, the fourth. So the fourth, swing, like, read, play. Okay, so I think the fourth, because the fourth has a name. The names. La tercera me la mandaron sin nombre. I mean, the second. Okay.
La nuestra, ya, disculpe, la nuestra ya le acabo de agregar los nombres.
Yes, but now I don't know what was yours. ¿En qué momento, en qué orden la mandaron? Okay, that's why I need you to send it like group number 1. Sadly, lastimosamente, sadly, the group number 1, aunque ellos solo noto que es del grupo 1 porque nadie más había mandado. Ok, el único grupo que realmente lo hizo como debíamos, according to the instructions, es el grupo de Allison, Marta, Domingo, Vladimir. Ok. Ok, y ahí le faltó a alguien, dice, pero no importaba porque ya teniendo el grupo, uno ve quién estaba en ese grupo y si participó, pero los demás me mandan una capturita del más arriba y no sé quién era el más arriba, entonces es difícil.
Yo se lo voy a mandar. Es que me está fallando la computadora, teacher.
Ok, but the problem is, no es, yo lo puedo, la cuestión es para sacar el ganador. Acuérdense que era un concurso. Ok, entonces, para yo visualizar bien quién lo mandó primero y quiénes eran, necesitaba que me pusieran como hizo ahí el grupo, uno de los grupos. Ok, no porque lo podemos revisar, pues todos los que manden, no problem. Pero yo para sacar, pues de la manera más directa y limpia, el ganador. ¿Ok? Entonces está difícil, ¿ok? Porque así todo el mundo me ha mandado más abajo la copia de los de arriba, ¿ok? Así como la última tenían que hacerlo y como la tercera. So you can see that in number 3, César, Fátima, Rina, Patricia en la misma captura, ¿ok? Así era el asunto. Ahora, pues ellos lo mandaron mucho después. No podrían ser los ganadores. Okay, well, it's difficult. We couldn't, I can get now I can get let's do it just as an exercise, you know. I'm gonna check all, pero sacar el ganador sí ya se me hizo difícil. Ok, porque era de que lo enviara primero y estuviera correcto. Pero como ahí me enviar, no sé quién lo envió y todo eso. Ok, but let me check. It doesn't matter, right? In this case, relax, swing, live, like, listen, read, get, visit. Okay, brush. Okay, so it's correct. They are correct. Let me see this other. Okay, no problem. Okay. Cesar, Fatima, Rina, watch is not there, right? With S. Watch is with ES because it ends in SH. Who else? Veamos, who else? In the case of Allison, that's the correct, right? That's the correct, is correct. Allison's group is correct. And the first is the same, right? Watch. No sé si es la misma que mandaron más abajo, es lo que les digo, que me confunde así desordenadamente. Pero también, o no sé si es el mismo error. ¿Ok? En la primera. Watch is in ES, lo mismo. Okay, but the rest that I could check is correct. The rest of the group. So that's the observation, okay? For some groups is W, I mean, is the SH. Remember, we add ES. No iba en la primer grupo, iba en el segundo grupo. Que veo ahí dos grupos, que no sé si es el mismo que lo envió dos veces, pero si no, dos grupos. All right, que fallamos esa. Okay, so don't forget it. Next time, we're going to do it better, I think, right? The next time, we're going to do it better in order. So I hope that I can have a winner, a specific winner, okay? For next time. So remember, you have to send the screenshot with at least one name, okay? At least one name. Por lo menos un nombre que ya se identifica y yo aquí busco el grupo. Con un nombre que me manden, yo busco aquí quiénes estaban en ese grupo, ¿ok? Pero si solo me mandan la capturita, yo no los tengo identificados, no sé quién escribe ahí. Entonces se les olvidó mandar ahí el nombre por lo menos de uno. Si no lo alcanzan a poner todos porque no escriben muy rápido como yo, ¿ok? Just one name. Pero no solo manden la captura para sacar un ganador. All right? Okay. Well, so let's continue. Okay, so here we have more examples. You see here, I go, she goes. More examples, right? More examples with O, S, 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 H. You see, aquí estaba S, H, right? E, S. I kiss, she kisses. I miss, he misses. Touch, catches. Watch, watches. Fix, fixes. Relax, relaxes. Okay, more examples for you. And here I got, but before that, we're gonna go to the book. Let's go back to the book so we can solve some exercises there. I'm trying to share, but it doesn't appear. I'm in the book. Here. Now. Okay, let's work together here. Let's do it together. I already explained this, right? In detail. I already explained these rules. Walk, walks. Now you know why. You know why they have S, they have ES, or they have IES. Okay, this is the same that I explained, but in details and with more examples. Okay, so now we are ready to work here together. So help me, please. Let's do it together. My family and I live in the suburbs. My wife and I
Works.
Work.
no works.
Work.
Yes, work. Because we have my wife and I, not just my wife. My wife is she, pero conmigo ya somos dos, is we. So my wife and I work. Means
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So we
Walk.
walk. Now, yes, right?
Walk.
It's clear,
Walk.
correct. Walk to work. Or daughter Megan?
Works.
Works.
Okay,
Work.
correct. Works. Works. Downtown. So she
Drives.
drives.
He drives.
Work.
Right.
She drives, okay, to work. Or some
Doesn't.
Doesn't.
doesn't
Doesn't ride.
drive. He
Rides.
Rides.
rides
Ride. Bike.
his bike to school. My parents
Lives.
is plural. Parents is plural. So is live.
Live.
Yes. No lives, right? Because parents is plural. My parents live in the city. My mother
Lives. Takes.
takes.
Take.
Correct. Takes. My mother takes the subway to work. Okay, let's move here. Well, let's stop here. And we're gonna continue. But let's stop here. Look, in this case, you can notice, right, that what we have to identify is the person. So, my family and I is plural, so live. My wife and I, plural, so work. We is clearly, right? We is plural, directly. Our daughter, Megan, is a she. Then we have works. She, directo, drives, change. I need a change. Our son is singular, is equivalent to he. So that's why we have doesn't, que ya voy a explicar más a detalle esto. And he drives. ¿Por qué? Directly, right? Is he. And my parents is plural. My parents are two, is plural. Here, my mother is singular, is equivalent to she. So that's why we have takes the subway to work. So as you can see, in this case, are you watching the exercise? Yes, are you watching the exercise?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I can see.
Yes, but
I can see.
the last part we
Yeah.
doesn't.
The
I have
last-
some problems with your sharing screen.
Excuse me, sir?
I can see. I can't see your.
The last
can't.
part.
No, the last part is not there yet. The last part is
Ah,
not there. Is not there. Stop there.
I'm sorry. Is that in the book, in the student's book?
Yes, it is. Of course. Yes, it
Which
is.
page? I'm sorry.
What page?
What page?
Okay, what page? Okay, remember that we are, okay.
45. 45.
45. Okay.
Okay, so, but the idea, remember, is to do it
Thanks.
together, right? Okay, well, then we have this part. Okay, so you could see, now I erase it, but you could see that we were according to the person, right? We were according to the person. That's what you have to observe. I circle my parents, the daughter, son, So that's what you have to observe to choose if it is change or no change in the verb. According to the person, you're gonna apply the rules or no rules. Okay? So now let me explain a little bit about the negatives. ¿Por qué le pusimos doesn't? Well, this part. If you remember, when you have the verb to be, right? It was, she is my sister. Verb to be. To do a negative with verb to be, what is the negative of this sentence? She is my sister. So she is not, right? She is not or she isn't my sister. Correct. So in this case, if you remember the verb to be, we just add not to the verb. That's it. But in this case, it's different. You know, in this case, it's different. Because in this case, so it means, miss, it means, teacher, that if I have the verb work, for example, you work hard. Como allá le agregué el not al verbo, puedo hacer esto aquí. You work not hard. No, right? We can't. This is incorrect. Incorrect. It's not possible, right? It's not possible to do it because this we have the permission just for verb to be. This is just for verb to be. This is exclusive, right? This is exclusive. So in that case, it's different. That's why we need help. Help. Okay? And then it's when let's say the help appears. ¿Y quién es la ayuda aquí? El do. Okay? Okay. Because in this case, okay, keep your microphones off, please. Así no interferimos con los sonidos y la clase o la retroalimentación. Solo cuando participemos y después apagamos. Please, do me that favor. Okay, so in that case, we need something, right? You. Aquí viene la ayuda. Do va a tomar el not, porque el verbo no puede tomarlo. You work not hard, no, it's not possible. Entonces aquí viene, yo te ayudo, yo tomo el no, porque ya no tenés permiso de tomarlo. So in this case, that's why we call them auxiliary or helping verbs, right? Porque ayudan al verbo a tomar esa forma. Porque él no tiene permiso de agarrar, de llevar a la par el not. So in this case, do not work hard. And then I have the negative with help, right? Do not work hard. And we saw that in that case, we have what? Do not, the contracted form is don't. Don't. And there we have the famous don't. You don't work hard. O you do not work hard. Pero porque el do toma el not. No el verbo directamente. Eso solo es para el verbo to be. Is, are o an o las formas pasado o lo que sea. Para otro verbo que no sea esa acción de ser o estar, work, study, travel, play, cook, any other action, necesito el do not, el don't. ¿Para quiénes? You, we, they, I. So you don't work hard. I don't work hard. they don't work hard, etc. ¿Ok? Y para decir un no, necesito ponerle todo eso. Yes. That's the way, that's the rule in English, right? Those are the instructions in English. Okay? So we need to use do not to say no in present. Okay?
I have a question, teacher. Sorry.
Yes,
to
sir.
interrupt you.
Yes, sir. No, no problem. Tell me.
Okay, can we use you didn't work hard?
Can we use what? Excuse me, can you repeat?
Can we use didn't for
No.
the form did
No, because that is for past.
for
You
past?
can, but that is
Oh,
for past. Yes.
for
Because if you
past.
change do by did, aquí voy a ir poniendo un auxiliar dependiendo del tiempo. Si ocupo did es en pasado. Si ocupo will es en futuro. Si ocupo have y otro verbo más, bueno, dependiendo la forma. So that's what we call auxiliaries. Por eso les digo, aquí le da el no negativo y le da el tiempo. Porque si usted pone otro auxiliar que ya no es do, ya está hablando que no en pasado, que no en futuro, que no en presente perfecto, etc. Okay? So it's the same function, but not the same tense, no el mismo tiempo. Ahí ya no estaría diciendo que tú trabajas duro, o no trabajas, sino que no trabajaste. Eso es lo fácil de inglés, que solo vamos a ir aprendiendo acá, you know, cuál es la palabrita que me va a ayudar según el tiempo. Y eso es lo que voy a ir cambiando. No the verb, most of the time. So it's easy. English is really easy. Okay? So that's what we have. Okay, that's what we have. Just for present. Just for present. And to make no. Okay? So, but what happened with he, she, and it? Is the same? No.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
other question. I forgotten what is the difference this doesn't and don't.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go with doesn't. Okay, no, don't worry. I'm gonna explain that in this moment. I'm gonna explain about your question in this moment. Okay, so what about he, she, and it? I was telling you, right? And here we have the question of your classmates. Because he, for example, he works, ya dijimos, right? Change. He works at home. But if I want a negative, he, do, era el auxiliar, right? But, ¿qué hacíamos con la tercera persona si terminaba en O? Add?
Agregar es.
Yes, correct. So here we have el does not. Does not work at home.
Or doesn't, teacher?
Yes, at home. He does not work at home, right? So in this case, teacher, ahí se le olvidó ponerle la S. No, because here we have the change. We apply the change here in the auxiliary. So that's why we have doesn't or does not. There is your answer. It's the same. It's the same function, sir. But in this case, the point is that it's for he, she, and it. Okay? You see? As one of your classmates said, so does not, in the short form or in the contracted form, there we got the doesn't. And then I'm saying, he doesn't work at home. Es el mismo no. Pero no puedo usar el mismo para los dos. Para el plural y el singular. Aquí hago el cambio, you see, en do. Do. Ay, ¿cuál era el cambio que tenía que hacer? Y es. Aquí lo hago. do. So the change is yes. You see, there I got the change. Sí le aplico el cambio. Que es third person, aplico la regla, ¿sí o no? Pero al auxiliar, al do. So that's why we use does not for he, she, and it. So he doesn't work at home. Y como ya apliqué el cambio ahí, no lo aplico. No es que no sea necesario, es que es incorrecto. Si yo le pongo ese, porque ya le puse el cambio en el auxiliar. ¿Ok? Is clear? The person quien me
Yeah,
preguntó
teacher.
sobre el does, is
Thanks,
clear now?
thank you. I needed the remember that.
No, you need to remember that. It's easy, right? It's easy. Okay, so
No, yeah.
yes, anybody said, do you have a question? No? ¿Alguien dijo?
Yes, yeah.
Tell me.
The verb to be is not added there when the sentence is negative.
The verb to be is not what? Excuse me, miss?
It's not added there. Added there when the sentence is negative. Cuando es negativa.
Yeah, when it's negative, what? It's just one part that I don't catch the idea. It's that one part that I don't understand. You said the verb to be is? Yeah, continue.
Well, we had learning with the verb to be.
We will have learning with that verb to be.
For example,
we have learning.
For example, he are not.
What happened? No, you don't say he are not. Remember that for verb to be is he is.
He is. Yes. Excuse me. He is. Es que estoy un poco confundida.
Yeah, tell me. So maybe I can help you. That's the idea. Okay. So what's the question? What's the question, miss?
Estaba confundida en esa parte porque acá es en singular, ¿verdad? Es en singular. Y para el are not es en plural.
Okay, but in that case, they are different. They are different. Por eso es que ustedes lo vieron en las unidades anteriores. Porque they don't work in the same way, okay? Al verb to be, but remember, he, she, it, is. We, they, you are. A ese sí le va a agregar el not. Ese no necesita del auxiliar, no necesita de ayuda. Él solito toma el not. But in this case, usted está trabajando con verbos que ya no es ni ser ni estar. Ya no es el verbo to be. Solo el verbo to be tenía esa exclusividad, ese permiso de tomar el not. Cualquier otro verbo que usted ocupe va a necesitar ya sea do o does, que lleven el not. So you are going to say don't or doesn't. Okay? But it's very different. You all don't have to be thinking in verb to be in this moment because verb to be is different. Okay? It doesn't work in the same way. No funciona igual. Por eso lo vieron antes en otra unidad. Okay? It's different. Al verbo to be usted nunca le va a poner un do o un does para negar. So you never will say don't in verb to be or doesn't. She doesn't is never, never. Okay? A veces, teacher, no, never. They are enemies, right? Este don't y este doesn't jamás van a ir con un are, con un is, no. Con un am, no, never. Porque ellos toman directamente el not. She is not. We are not. En cambio, acá no digo he work not, right? Yes? Is that clear now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay, any other doubt? Any other question?
Teacher.
Yes.
Teacher.
Yes, Jose?
The question is does one negative
That's what, excuse me?
use the does is one negative.
I can understand you, sir. Excuse me. I can understand you. Maybe the audio, you sound like strange. I don't know. Si alguien me ayuda, do you understand him? No, nobody? Nobody can help me? I don't understand. Maybe can you repeat, sir, because the question was not clear.
Sí, la pregunta era si el does se usa solo cuando es negativa o hay otra manera de usarlo.
If you use the does when it's negative. Okay. Yes, there is. When you have a question, pero lo vamos a usar sin el not. Okay? Pero más adelante vamos a ver the questions. But yes, you're gonna use the same does and the same do for a question. And we have, okay, my pleasure. And we have another way. Pero esa no quiero confundirlos ahorita. Se puede usar para enfatizar lo que estoy diciendo sin el not. Pero eso ahorita no. Porque eso es algo como más fuera de las reglas. All right, so in this moment, just for negative and for question. And we're going to study the questions later. Okay, any other question? Anybody? Don't keep doubts, okay? No dejen dudas. Ahorita se nos vale. Yeah, tell me, miss. Yes?
The verb to be is I am not.
Yes, correct. Verb to be is I am not, he is not, she is not, etc.
The sentence with no verb to be is a does, a do, plural person, y does en singular person.
Yes, correct. You are trying to do a summary, right? I understand that you are trying to do a summary. Okay, if you want to be clear, yes, that information is correct. With verb to be, you have is, I am, are. But when the verb is not verb to be, we use does and not, doesn't or does not. Do and not. For the groups that you mentioned, correct. Do, I, you, we, they, and does, he, she, it.
And did is in
Which
sentence
one?
in past.
Which one, excuse me?
Auxiliary did.
The auxiliary.
Auxiliary
did.
Is for sentences
in past. Yes.
In past.
Yes, correct. Okay, but I won't go so deep with did, right? Because I want that you have a clear in present. And then you're gonna continue with the rest tenses, right? Past, future, etc. But yes, in general, yes. Okay, any other questions? A pleasure. Anybody? Questions? No. Okay, so yes. Yes, sir. Miss, excuse me.
This rule is in the present tense of the verb.
Yes, just for present. Correct. Okay. Yes, for past, it's another thing. You will apply those rules as just in present. That's the point. These rules indicate that you are using present because you will never use these rules in past, in future, in any other tense. These rules S, SH, etc. are exclusively for present. Okay? Exclusively for present. That because they indicate that we are working in present. Okay, miss? Is clear?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Excellent. Okay, so if we don't have more questions, let's continue practicing. And I'm gonna give you more examples. In this case, let me show you. Let me show you here. This is affirmative, right? I got more examples for you. For example, we're gonna talk about Shakira. This is not Shakira, right? But let's suppose that she's Shakira in all the pictures. So Shakira sleeps. You see, sleeps. She gets up in the morning. She brushes her teeth. She goes to the gym. She plays basketball. Shakira has breakfast, and we're gonna see here. Esto ya lo vamos a ver. Is irregular, right? She walks with her husband. She walks. She makes her training. She wears makeup. You see, todo lo que digo sobre Shakira es una she, lleva una modificación en el verbo. You see? Goes back home. Shakira likes to dance. Shakira sings. Shakira plays the guitar. And Shakira lives in Spain. Not anymore. Right now, she lives in Miami. She lives in Miami. So here you can see more examples. But you could see there a verb that was here. This. Let's go to the next page. Because here we have more examples, right? We do no changes because it's we. My parents, no changes because it's plural. My father does change a lot of work. The train, because it's it, right? The train is a thing. So it's the equivalent to it. And I said he, she, and it. So in this case, we have an example for it, similar to it. The train goes downtown. But look at this first part. This is the new here. Have and has. This is an irregular. You can see here, irregular verb. It means that it doesn't follow the rules. It's disobedient, right? No obedece. Is disobedient because have, if we apply the rules, si las aplicáramos, ¿qué tendría que hacer? Add es, right? Porque no termina en S, SH, CH, SS, X, O, ni Y.
Se usa has en tercera persona.
Yes, but let's go step by step para que todos entendamos. A mí me gusta ir con el proceso sin saltarme porque hay algunos que para nosotros sí es nuevo, right? So ya vamos a eso. So in this case, we have, right? Haves. No. Eso sería si fuera regular verb. Pero a eso se refiere un irregular verb, right? Que no aplica rules. So in this case, it doesn't exist. That's why it is irregular. Eso es lo que me tocaría hacer si fuera que sigue la regla. Como no termina en ninguno de los grupos que vimos, ya dijimos, los que no estén en esos grupos, add es. But it's irregular. So look, I'm crossing crossing out. So now, ahora sí, ya vimos por qué se llama irregular y que no es lo mismo. So ahora sí, vamos en orden. In this case, it's irregular. The way for he, she, and it is has. Right? No me aplico regla. You see here? No rules. So it's a specific. If I want to say my mother, dad, singular again, right? He, she, it. Never has. It doesn't exist. Por eso se llama irregular. We have a specific for it. In this case is has. Has. Pero ya sé de qué regla viene, teacher. No, de ninguna, por eso es irregular. Okay? It changes. And that's it. That's it. That's the only one. Okay? Ese es el único. Los demás se aplican reglas. That is the only irregular for present. Okay? Any question about this other verb in present that is irregular?
Yo, teacher.
Question? No?
Yo.
No. Oh, okay. No. Okay,
Yo.
so yes, sir.
Yes.
You have a question. Tell me.
Yes. Tengo un poco de dudas ahí con los irregulares. O sea, ¿podría repetir, por favor? Sé que donde dice have es igual, o bueno, no es igual, sino que es parecido a has, solo que es irregular, ¿verdad?
Okay. Is the form for third person in that case because it doesn't follow the rules, right? No sigue las reglas.
You have, we have, they have, y ella solo se aplica el he has, el she has y el it has.
Correct. Porque no voy a hacer esto, mire. La modificación en tercera persona no voy a decir haves. Eso no existe. Si siguiera las reglas, tendría que agregar ese al final. Pero no existe. That's why it is irregular. Entonces no existe el haves.
Okay.
Okay. You got it? Great. Good. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna do this last exercise together that is similar, but in this case, and after that, we're gonna go to speaking. Porque ya vimos juntos, practicamos juntos aquí, explicamos. So, will be time to put into practice, right? Always put into practice speaking. So in this case, we're gonna do this last exercise here together. And then I'm gonna explain another activity, a speaking activity. Okay, now the difference is that we have and has. But the rest is the same, right? You have to observe if it is plural, changes. If it is singular, changes. If it is plural, the person, no changes. It's the same. Okay, so let's do it here. My parents have a house in the suburbs. My mom and dad go. No, because let me explain you here. Is go because is my mom and dad together.
Is for plural.
Is together, right? If you have just mom, if you have just mom, it would be goes. Okay, sir? And if you have dad, is mom, is goes. But in this case, they are together.
Two.
Okay, yes, they are two
persons.
Yes, we have two people, so in that case, we have plural. Be careful, right? Los dos están parte de la acción. Aunque yo vea un él y un ella, pero ya unidos, ya no es él y ella. Are they? Okay? So that's the difference. Espero que ahí las personas, un par de personas que oí. Okay, well, if you don't have doubts, let's continue. My parents are very busy, so I do. Correct. I do a lot of work at home. My brother doesn't live with us. He? Correct. An apartment in the city. He?
Goes.
Goes. He goes to school all day. And he?
Does.
Does. He does his homework at night. I
Have.
have. Has is just for he, she, and it. ¿Ok? Pero I es singular, teacher, pero no es tercera persona.
It's
Okay.
the first person.
Yes. So, if you don't want that kind of explanations, don't worry. Que es tercera persona, primera. No, just remember. Has is for he, she, and it. That's it. That's it. Okay? And we have
We go.
a new
We
friend.
go.
A new friend. His name is Austin. Okay, let's
Austin.
read. Let's read it. Okay. His
We
name is
go
Austin. We
to this
go.
time school and sometimes we do. We do.
Okay. Yes, we do. We go to the same school and sometimes we do.
Homework together.
Excuse me? Together. Yes, together. Yes.
Together.
Yes. Okay. So that's what we have. You see, here is the same, right? In these cases, because we have our irregular verb have, has, and have. But it's the same. You have here plural, no changes. Singular, change. Okay? So now we're gonna do some practices. Okay, we still have time to do the practice, the speaking. I'm gonna show you some pictures and you're gonna give me the information now, right here, right now, okay? Automatically, spontaneously. Okay, you're gonna show me. You're gonna tell me, excuse me. You're gonna tell me the information about these people. Try to use other verbs, no verb to be, okay? Because in this moment, we are practicing verbs that are not verb to be, okay? So, let me open the other file. Give me a second, please. Okay, give me a second. That is opening. Okay, I'm gonna show you some pictures, some people, and you're gonna tell me information about these people using famous people, okay, using these rules. Okay, you can choose, right? Shakira, Messi, Christina Aguilera, Ronaldo, Britney Spears, Adele, or The Rock. Let's talk. Let's speak about one of these people, okay? Telling me the information that you know. Volunteers? One volunteer? Try to speak and do it spontaneously, right? In present, of course, using the rules, because we're gonna talk about one person. Volunteers?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead. Please.
Shakira.
Okay, tell me about Shakira.
Shakira singers.
Shakira sings.
Sings.
Yes.
Shakira sings songs.
Okay, Shakira sings many songs, right?
Many songs.
Okay, sings. Correct. The verb is sing. So if it is a girl, right, it's a Shakira. So we're gonna add sings. Shakira sings many songs. Okay? Yes?
Messi plays soccer.
Okay, there we are, correct. Messi plays. The verb is play. So I'm talking about one person. I need to apply the rules. Messi plays soccer. Yes?
I have a doubt.
Yes?
Christina Aguilera is an actor.
No,
Actress.
I think she's an actress. No, she's not I'm not sure, but I think she isn't. She isn't an actress, I think. I think she's just a singer.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Okay. Christina Aguilera sings songs.
Okay, Christina Aguilera sings, right? Christina Aguilera sings, can be, just like that.
Ronaldo plays soccer too.
Okay, Leonardo plays soccer too. Okay. Okay, there you are. Very good, Miss. Thank you. Okay, that's the idea, to apply the different rules. Very good. Excellent. Any other volunteer?
Me.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, The Rock.
The Rock. Tell me about The Rock.
The Rock is an actor and es ¿cuál sería la palabra? Se me ha ido la palabra en inglés. He's he works the movies.
Okay. You said his works. No, remember, we won't combine the verb to be with this.
Okay.
Yes? You can combine verb to be con otro verbo, sí, pero nunca va a ir con estas reglas.
Okay.
Si yo combino verb to be con otro verbo, tiene que llevar al final ing para hacer el continuo, que es otro tiempo. Está trabajando, está comiendo, está jugando. But in this case, it's not possible. We never, okay, will combine he is works. This is not possible. Never.
Okay.
Okay, because in that case estamos diciendo él es o él está trabaja.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Sería entonces he works in the
Yes,
movie.
correct. He works
The
in
Rock
different movies.
In different movies, many movies.
In many movies. Okay,
Yes.
there you are.
Adele is a singer. Adele sings many and beautiful songs.
Okay, many
Yeah.
beautiful songs.
Yeah. Britney Spears is a singer and sings sería she works many albums.
Okay, or she works, let's say she works in Hollywood, right? Let's say she works in Hollywood. Okay, or she makes, tal vez hace muchos álbumes. She makes.
Oh, she makes it.
Yes, maybe. Okay, very good, sir. Thank you. Anybody else? More information about these people? Where do they live? Christina lives, right? Speaks. Some of them. Yes, Miss?
Shakira is the woman beautiful. He's
She.
a singer.
Okay, she is a singer.
I have, she have,
Has.
she have or has.
Has. Remember?
Sí, porque será
Yes,
persona.
yeah, it's a she, right?
She has 2 children.
Okay, children, sin S al final.
Children.
Yeah, she has 2 children. Okay,
children.
correct, very good.
She
Lives.
in Miami.
Lives. Yeah, there you are. She lives in Miami.
She lives in Miami.
Correct.
Then number 2, Messi
Mhm.
is a player soccer.
Soccer player.
Soccer player.
Mhm.
He's casado.
He's married.
He's married. Is a man intelligent?
Okay, intelligent man, smart man.
Intelligent man.
Yes, first is the characteristic y después de quién hablo en inglés, si los pongo juntos. He's an intelligent or smart boy, a smart guy, a smart person or intelligent. Okay, but remember, it's okay that you are telling me that you are speaking. That's the most important for me. But it's important in this moment that you use other verbs more than verb to be. Okay? Because the idea is to apply the rules. Okay? So use verbs like works, studies, speaks, travels. Okay? Because we need to apply the rules. No, ahorita está bien. Muchos me han dicho verb to be y que hablemos, es lo más importante, como les digo, para mí, que usted esté hablando, que ustedes estén hablando. Por eso no he dicho no, right? Pero más que el verbo to be, si ustedes lo incluyen, no problem. Pero tiene que haber un balance más arriba de otros verbos que no sea el verb to be, porque es lo que estamos tratando de practicar ahorita, lo que hemos tratado de compartir. All right, so maybe on another verb, can you use another verb that is not verb to be anymore?
Okay, Cristina Aguilera
That's correct.
That's singer?
Maybe does, or in that case would be creates or makes songs, tal vez, right? But I think that she doesn't write songs, but anyway. Okay, so she does, or she creates, or she makes songs.
Okay.
Canciones.
Me,
Okay.
teacher.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thanks, teacher.
Thanks to you. Tell me, Miss.
Me. Messi and Ronaldo are good players.
Okay.
But they don't good friends.
No. In that case, again, here we go with they. Let me explain for everybody. They don't are friends. This is not possible.
No,
this is impossible.
No, a good friends, dije.
So can you repeat, Miss? They don't?
They don't a good friend.
So you don't have there. They don't a good friend.
They don't, or they aren't a good friend.
Okay. They aren't
a good friend.
Okay, but you mentioned don't, right? You mentioned don't at the beginning.
Okay, and then they aren't good friends.
Okay, so you see, that's what we are trying to do, okay? We are trying to identify what is incorrect. Okay, that's what we are trying to do.
Okay.
So it is good to participate because we can identify, guys. You see, solo participando voy a ver que yo creo que está bien, pero en realidad debo de cambiar quizás. ¿Ok? Y pues ahí, si ustedes me permiten, ¿verdad? Ayudarlos, apoyarlos, porque para eso estamos acá. Entonces, hay que estar muy conscientes de lo que decimos. Y si no, yo por eso voy apuntando aquí para ver que ustedes mismos se den cuenta de lo que dicen. Aunque también hay que ponernos atención porque a veces no creemos lo que dije, right? Y así es difícil ayudarlos un poquito. Entonces, pongamos atención a lo que estamos diciendo, chicos, para que ustedes mismos puedan identificar, ah, no, esto no era así. ¿Ok? Porque a veces no me creen a mí. No, yo no dije eso, lo que sea, ¿verdad? Entonces, hay que ponernos atención para que ustedes mismos puedan, digamos, cambiar lo que necesitemos, ¿ok? Veo que algunos, y eso es very often, ¿ok? Muy frecuente. Entonces, algunos estamos combinando, y es lo que les decía al inicio, nunca es prohibited combinar el don't, el doesn't con el verb to be, right? Entonces, es excelente que participen, ¿ok? Ya por aquí, ya vamos a ir, let me see, ya vamos a ir terminando. Pero es excelente que participen porque ven, solo participando y claro, poniendo atención a lo que digo, ¿verdad? Para que así ver si me equivoqué o no me equivoqué o para que, por si no me creen a mí, ustedes mismos se pueden identificar, ¿ok? Pongan atención siempre a lo que dicen. Yo estoy tratando de abrir mis oídos para identificar qué va, qué no va, qué hay que cambiar. Pero lo más importante es que usted mismo esté consciente de lo que va diciendo, ¿ok? Pero solo participando es como yo voy a identificar y poniendo atención a lo que digo, si está bien o no está bien, si debo de cambiar. Entonces, para los que no participan, háganlo, ¿ok? Mañana vamos a continuar hablando sobre miembros de su familia en singular, sobre otros artistas, ya speaking, porque aquí es donde me doy cuenta si estoy ocupando lo que no es o si estoy aplicando lo que dijimos y solo hablando, ¿ok? Solo hablando. Y permítanme también a mí ayudarles, que para eso estamos aquí, ¿verdad? Si usted habla y usted participa, me permite a mí poder apoyarlo o apoyarla si es necesario. ¿Ok? Así es que hay que ver bien qué es lo que decimos para poder corregir. ¿Ok? Y así se dan cuenta, porque esa es la idea, ¿verdad? Desechar lo que no va, agregar lo que tengo que agregar y ir mejorando. Solo hablando lo vamos a hacer. Porque si no hablo, ese errorcito lo voy a ir a decir en otro lado que no me van a estar diciendo. No me van a estar mire, esto va o no va. Aquí es cuando, por eso hago al final speaking, siempre, y también tenemos conversations y todo eso, pero no todos participan. Así es que necesito que participen más, que hablen, para cometer errores, claro que sí, pero solo viendo y viendo juntos, vamos a poder, no, esto va, esto no va, esto no se combina así, esto jamás, esto me hace falta, esto está perfecto, ¿ok? Así es que les pido participación de aquellos que no participaron hoy. Espero que mañana se animen, ¿ok? Y así los podemos apoyar más. All right. So tomorrow we continue practicing. So you can study the rules. Y mañana continúo explicando eso porque no voy a ocupar nunca un don't con un aren't. Y si yo digo el don't solito, como me parece a mí que la compañera estaba haciendo, me pareció a mí, ¿verdad? Que la compañera estaba diciendo solo don't, pero no me dijo qué. Y si usted utiliza don't, no estamos diciendo nada. Si no le pongo don't work, don't study, don't, tiene que ir un verbo después del don't, que no es el verbo to be. ¿Ok? Que no es el verbo are, is o am. Pero tiene que ir un verbo, porque si no yo solo digo yo no amigos, yo no fiesta. Yo no regalo. No digo qué. All right. Entonces, mañana vamos a seguir trabajando eso con la participación. Lo vamos identificando juntos. All right. So,
All right.
study, if it is possible, study. Okay. The rules.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thanks to you. Thanks for your
Thank you, teacher.
participation. Thanks for
Thank
all
you.
of you. Bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
See
Thank
you.
you. Good night.
Everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Take care.
Bye.
You too. Take care. Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night, sir. Good night.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Take care. Sleep tight. Yes.
Una consulta. No sé si en todos los niveles hacemos tareas en el Classroom.
Sí, ya había explicado eso, Miss. Quizás no vino a esta clase, la primera, o se me perdió ahí por un momento el intern. Pero sí, claro que sí, ya les había explicado que es lo mismo de la anterior, que se van a volver a inscribir y que les van a mandar el link. No sé, eso no es yo no estoy en esa parte administrativa, pero les van a dar un link para volverse a inscribir a Classroom y les enseñé ahí la pantalla.
Es que
Les enseñé ahí.
entré un poco tarde porque no me dejaba entrar.
Ah, por eso entonces. Pero sí, es lo mismo. ¿Ok? Es lo mismo. Claro que sí van a tener actividades igual que el módulo anterior. Según la unidad, usted va a tener que trabajar. Al finalizar la unidad, trabaja en Classroom, un par de ejercicios. Es the same, pero hay que esperar a que nos den para podernos inscribir a Classroom, porque ni yo estoy ahorita en Classroom. Todavía no tenemos Classroom. De todas formas, necesitamos terminar la unidad para que ustedes ya me envíen. Así que no se preocupen. All right, porque todavía no van a enviar nada.
Ok, teacher, gracias.
Ok, my pleasure. Bye, take care.